We're here in Pendleton, South Carolina at the Pendleton Elementary School Nature Trail. This is the entrance to the trail. Take in mind that this is late summer that we are seeing the film in, so summer conditions are here. As you continue to look around, you'll notice that all the trees are green and in bloom. These trees are evergreens and stay green all year long, in summer and winter. Also, as you can see, we have some moss and lichens scattered about on the ground. These plants are characteristic of the drier woodland areas. Here at the stream, the water is moving more rapidly than it does at any other point along the trail. The stream also shows some erosion, evidenced by the cut banks, and deposition at the bottom of the stream, characterized by the sandbars. At this first stream crossing, we come across what we call the oboe tree. As you can see, the tree extends way up into the air. What is also interesting about this spot is the path of the water. As you can see, the water is flowing in a stream channel, where there is a bed of quicksand located about 25 feet upstream, then disappears underground in an almost sideways path under the earth and the tree, then spits back out below the tree into the main stream channel. The actual path underneath the earth is unknown. The diversion in the stream permits some dry ground to walk across, so we don't need a bridge here. However, as the bank gets steeper, we will be putting in a bridge here in the near future. As for the other bridges you will see on this trail, more permanent bridges are being added. And up here is the quicksand spot that was mentioned earlier. The quicksand is caused by water bubbling up from underground through the sand. This section of quicksand is about knee deep and is an unusual feature to be located in such a shallow stream. If you follow this little stream to the left, you will find a road that runs beside the woodland. Runoff from the road, among other things, helps to fill this stream with water. Right now, there is no water, but after a heavy rain, this stream would be full of water. As we walk up to the first bridge here, you'll notice that the stream bed is dry. When water is present, it is an orange color due to weathering and a possible rust pipe upstream. Since it is dry, you can actually see just how deep the stream is. Note that the bridge we are crossing is made out of logs gathered nearby from the woodland and then cut to size. At this point is where the two streams meet. This is important to note because one stream is at a higher elevation than the other. That lower elevation stream has more energy, however, making it cut into the bank more deeply. Also, another sandbar is seen here, indicating deposition of a lot of sediment. Note that the color of this stream is very different from the previous tributary. Here's a splintered broken tree, which was a one-of-a-kind find along this trail. The cause is unknown, but possibly a storm, maybe even lightning, caused it. Here at the second bridge is the deepest and steepest stream bank seen along the entire trail. It's a decent drop-off, showing a lot of erosion, even more so with how little water there is. In this area, a wide sandy area becomes noticeable. This area is sort of a wetland or swampy area when it rains, but when it doesn't, it resorts to becoming sandy. Right now, it is sandy due to the lack of rain in the area recently. Because of this, we can go ahead and walk straight through it, unlike if it had just rained. It is possible that the water from the stream may overflow and cause this wetland-like area when it rains. On your left, you'll see another small stream tributary that comes out of a drainage pipe. There is very little water in this stream right now, but the banks of the stream have some greenish mossy areas indicating that this area can get very wet. As we move away from the stream, we'll return to the drier woodland area. The huge mound here is a pile of forest debris, pine needles, leaves, and other things. The trail climbs over this mound to reach the exit, which is right behind it. As we step onto it, we'll see that we get a new vantage point to observe the general woodland that surrounds us. Note that the trees closer to the stream were more densely packed together than in the more open dry area near the exit. And here we are exiting back onto the general school grounds. This is the end of our main trail, but there is a separate small section of the trail close to where the stream exits the school property. We will take a short visit to the large wetland area that can be accessed by a short wooden boardwalk. Note that there is a lot of debris and little water here. That's because it has rained little recently, and that makes the hard to notice stream channel even more difficult to notice. When it does rain, the stream flows under the road to the left and a lot of debris will collect around the culvert pipe to partially block the drainage. This means that the area will become flooded only when the debris blocks the culvert enough that the water backs into the boardwalk area. Notice the difference in the trees, plants, and ground cover compared to the more open, dry woodland. That's the end of our nature trail walk. I hope that you enjoyed it and possibly even learned something new on this trip. Goodbye.